So you got burned. They broke you, stabbed you in the back, left you in pieces. And now you want to make them regret it? You want to get even? You want payback? Good. Let's plan your revenge. But not the Hollywood kind. Not the kind where someone gets even, gets the last word, or makes someone cry like they made you cry. Not the kind where John Wick burns down everything in tailored suit. I'm talking about the real kind. The kind that doesn't require a weapon, a plot, or a dramatic scene. The kind that will not require you doing prison time or the chair. This is for those who has been lied to, betrayed, cheated, abandoned, humiliated, abused, left behind, and left out to bleed in pain. This isn't about getting even. This is about rising. So far, so high, so unrecognizably strong that the very people who hurt you have to watch you become something they swore you'd never be. This is the revenge they'll never see coming. Because it's not about them anymore. It's about you now. Because the best revenge isn't about hurting them. It's about burying who you used to be. The one they tried to destroy and becoming someone so untouchable, so powerful, so fulfilled that they wouldn't even recognize you anymore. You want to settle the score? Watch till the end and hit that subscribe button because I will tell you how. You remember what they said, don't you? The silence, the smirk, the gossips, the betrayal. They made you feel so small, so invisible, or like your pain was an entertainment. And you told yourself, one day, assholes, one day you will all regret it. But let me ask you this. What did it do to you? Not them, you. Because if their action made you bitter, made you cold, made you shut down, then they didn't just win. They installed a virus in your mind that it is constantly running over and over. They are living in your head rent free. You know, revenge isn't about them anymore. It's about wiping out the virus. It's about evicting their asses out to the streets where they truly belong. Because every moment you spend thinking of payback is undeserved time and energy you are giving to them again and again. You have given enough. They have stolen enough. It's time to stop. Let's be real. You want them to hurt. You want them to suffer. You want them to look in the mirror and feel what you felt. Regret, shame, guilt, isolation. But here's the dirty truth. Most of them will not. The people who hurt you were never thinking clearly in the first place. Some don't even know what they did. Some just don't care. And some of them are just plain old dumb. They are able to sleep just fine at night. So, if you think revenge is them realizing what they did, you will wait forever. But if you turn the game around, if you say, forget making them feel pain, I am going to make them feel irrelevant. Now you are on to something. Revenge isn't shouting louder. It's leveling up quietly. Let them stay the same while you disappear into progress. Go to therapy. Become strong. Build the body they joked about. Make money they'd say you'd never have. Create peace that they can never buy. Become the kind of person they can't manipulate, access, and control anymore. This is what I call the silent execution. You're not destroying them. You're destroying the version of you they had power over. Some of you are waiting for an apology. You're holding your breath for closure, hoping someday they'll say, I was wrong. But that's the trap. You don't need closure. You need a door that locks from the inside. If they walked away like you were nothing, then why are you waiting like they are everything? Like they matter, like they are your world, while to them, you are just a speck of dust. Forgiveness is not about letting them off the hook. It's about cutting the chain between your peace and their conscience. One day, they'll see you, and it won't be because you send them a message. It will be because you glow so bright, it's blinding. You're not bitter. You're not loud. You're just built different now. And suddenly, the one they thought they could break becomes the one they regret ever crossing. Let them feel the silence. That's power. There's a scoreboard inside of you, but it doesn't keep track of their names. Not the ones who lied, not the ones who left, not the ones who made you feel small in the moments you need someone to see you the most. It doesn't track who hurt you. It tracks what you did about it. Did you get back up when you had every reason to stay down? When the people you trusted the most became the ones who broke you the deepest? Did you stand anyway? Did you wipe your own tears and whisper, "Not today"? Even when your voice shook? Did you grow? Did you decide your story wasn't going to end at the part where they gave up on you? Did you stop apologizing for your existence, your ambition, your heart? Did you stop explaining yourself to people who never listened? Because deep down you knew they weren't asking to understand. They were waiting to judge. Because revenge isn't a dramatic moment. It's not some final showdown or perfect comeback line. It's not standing on the stage while they watch and regret. Revenge is the season where you rebuild silently, relentless, day by day. It's when you become so focused on your healing that their absence stops echoing. It's when your joy becomes louder than their insults. It's when your peace becomes more important than proving a point. And if you've ever been underestimated, if you've ever been betrayed by someone you would have gone to war for, if you ever been laughed at, mocked, made to feel like you did not belong, let me say this clearly. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are not too sensitive. You are not too much. You are becoming. You are evolving. You are waking up to who you were always meant to be before the world told you who you had to be. They didn't break you. They revealed you. And one day you'll look back, not with bitterness, not with rage, but with a quiet smile. Because you'll know that the scoreboard inside of you, it doesn't need to prove anything to them. It already shows the truth. You won because you kept going. Here's the plot twist, the one I wish someone had told me years ago. You don't have to carry them anymore. Not the memory of the one who broke you and walked away from you. Not the shame your boss made you feel when they overlooked your worth and treated your loyalty like it was disposable. Not the guilt that your parents put on your shoulder as if their wounds were your fault to fix. Not the ache from friends who said, "I've got your back," right before they stabbed you in the back and vanished when things got hard. You don't owe anyone your pain. You don't owe anyone your suffering. And most importantly, you don't owe anyone your silence. For a long time, I carried it all. I told myself I'd show them, that I'd prove I was good enough, smart enough, strong enough. But here's the thing no one talks about. That kind of revenge burns you from the inside. It keeps them alive in your head long after they've forgotten your name. But clarity is freedom. One day, I looked in the mirror and asked, what if I just stopped dragging their weight around? What if I stopped trying to rewrite the past and instead started redesigning my future? That is when I started rising. Not with anger, not with bitterness, but with purpose. Letting go isn't giving up. It's not about losing. It's about finally stepping into the next chapter without asking for permission. And now, I don't carry them anymore. I carry peace. I carry lessons. I carry fire no one can put out. Because letting go is not weakness. It's the loudest, most unstoppable kind of power. It's how you win, with nothing left to prove and nothing holding you back. So how do you win? You create a life so damn good, they wouldn't even belong in it. You win by showing up for yourself every single day. You win by making your name mean something so powerful, not because you shouted, but because you move differently. Because nothing confuses your enemies more than peace. You want revenge? Build a life so powerful, so unapologetically you, that it would terrify the version of yourself who once begged for crumbs of their approval. Create a life so full, so fierce, that your old self, the one who once bent, shrank, and silenced their worth of acceptance, wouldn't even recognize who you have become. This was never about revenge. That was too small for what they did to you. This is about resurrection, about dragging yourself out of the fire they threw you in, forging a new self in the heat of your own pain, and coming back not to prove a point, but to become the point. This was about resurrection, about rising from the wreckage they left you in, rebuilding yourself from the ashes and returning not with rage, but with power they can't touch and peace they cannot understand. It's about standing up scared and saying, they hurt me, but I got up anyway. They left me broken, but I built something better. The best revenge isn't getting even, it's breaking free. And if you're carrying wounds that still hurts in silence, don't do it alone. I know what it's like to be broken, to sit in the dark, replaying the betrayals, the lies, the pain, to rebuild from rock bottom while pretending you're fine on the outside. But here's the truth. The hardest battles aren't physical. They're mental, emotional, silent. And you don't have to fight them alone anymore. That's why I've partnered with onlinetherapy.com, a trusted platform that offers professional, affordable, and completely private online therapy. Whether you're dealing with an anxiety, trauma, heartbreak, or just feeling stuck in a loop of overthinking, this is your place to start healing. Take that first step today. Below you'll find a link with a discount. You get the support that you need, and I earn a small commission that helps this channel keep going. Because healing isn't weakness, it's part of the comeback. And you're just getting started. But before we close this out, if this video dug in deep, if something in this message lit a fire or reminded you of who you are, then take a moment to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next message meant for your comeback. And most of all, share this with someone who's been carrying the weight of silence, pain, or betrayal. Someone who needs to be reminded that their power is still there. Drop a comment below and let me know how this video resonated with you. Because your words might be exactly what someone else needs to read today. So here's your choice. You can stay bitter. You can keep replaying the betrayal, the silence, the moment they broke you. Or you can rise up. You can use every scar as fuel, every rejection as redirection. You can become so focused, so unshakably driven that they don't just regret losing you, they no longer recognize you. Because revenge isn't served cold. It's served alive when you rebuild, rewire, and rise without a single ounce of their approval. You want to get back at them? Then get back to you. The real you. The powerful, evolved, unstoppable version of you. Revenge. How to win. The brutal truth about getting back at those who burned you. That's right.